Michael got himself into an awful lot of trouble by speaking out on behalf of the community here. He understands about electromagnetic radiation emissions, he knows about radar, traumatic brain injury and stuff like that. A lot of troops suffered it, what they call PTSD from electromagnetic radiation weapons on the battlefield. So Michael knows all about them, and obviously he was trying to explain to people. A lot of people don't understand it, and he came under immense pressure. Durham Constabulary at his home all the time, caused him a significant amount of problems at home, several times at his home, harassment, I mean, just off the scale, where he was arrested, taken to the police station, stripped naked, no charges, anything like that, all made up, all trumped up. And Michael ended up being homeless. Obviously he served a couple of tours for Queen and Country at the time, and he's actually ended up in this dwelling, which he's basically had to craft himself. He's totally homeless. We've organised, right, all of the relevant authorities know about his plight. They've done absolutely zero. There's loads of these organisations who are supposedly set up, and this shows the actual lie, the difference between the bullshit that they come out with and the reality of what happens. So Michael's been homeless, he's been here for over 6 months now. He's got a couple of charges, there's a couple of court cases that we're currently involved with due to his actions trying to expose criminality by the local authorities against the general population. I mean, the general population just do not know what the real agenda is, and unfortunately Michael does. He's tried his best to do something about that, and he ends up homeless. This is what you get, supposedly serving Queen and Country. Nothing's actually happened. He's been listed for housing, and what's happened, Durham Council, they just keep kicking it back, kicking it back, kicking it back. He still hasn't got a property. This is absolutely unbelievable. It's not as if he lives in London. There's thousands of empty properties around here. Thousands of empty properties. Not hard to get him into a property, but no, they want him in this hut, right? They want to put him under as much pressure as possible, right, to try and break him because of the words that he's actually been talking about and exposing these authorities.
I've moved from down here into this middle of the field, and then I've ended up here. Like I say, I've had to obviously build once I got told it was going to take 6 months to obviously get myself sorted. Obviously I had to come out of the tent. The tent's only a one-man tent. And like I say, I've ended up buying this. Everybody around me's just fell away. Durham County Council's SAFA team, they've just been non-existent since before Christmas. I've had enough of our Durham County Council. Like they have prevented me from seeing my son. The Burns man works for the council, which has obviously been a target, and it's just so unfair. Like I've got people attacking me on a night, which work for this man over here, which is Jonathan Ruffer, which he wants this land. I've got ex-coppers up round the corner, up at Bridge Street, who's come down bad-mouthing me to other people walking past. The police obviously are scared of our, obviously these court cases. We can't wait to get back into court. Obviously we're waiting now for dates now, but the thing is that everybody who's been helping me since I've took Mark's advice, obviously to sign on, and I've got the legal aid obviously to be able to help progress what we're doing here, because to be honest, like just there is a lot of things to be done, and you can't do it if you haven't got the, like I say, if you haven't got the support, if you're just left. And